all those moves. Stop it. You are not doing us movers any favors by not filling up your boxes. Listen, having boxes that are not filled up all the way to the top and flush can be just very irritating and can cost you more money. One, if you're not filling up all your boxes, you're probably using more boxes than you should. And public service announcement, if that's the case, contact movers and get a quote on packing. At the very least, they'll give you an idea how many boxes you'll really need. However though, let's get back to the boxes again. Having boxes that are not filled all the way to the top and compact is a problem, and it takes more time, and it's probably costing you more money. A lot of times customers will say that I didn't want to fill up a box because we didn't want to make the boxes too heavy. Give me a break. We're movers. We are here to move things, and if we can't handle picking up a simple box, then we shouldn't be moving anything anyway. But what happens when you don't stuff your boxes full and make them compact, a compact cube, what happens is you have these boxes that we have to put on the dolly, and they end up trying to crush or lean over because we have a box that's not completely flush to the top. So these boxes that we're trying to roll out can end up falling on the ground. Then we have to take the time to pick them up, and so you're not really doing us any favors. You're not doing yourself any favors. You could be actually, spending more money on the labor aspect of the move, getting us to organize those boxes. Give you another example. Once we get them in the truck, those boxes that are not filled to the top and not compact and so that we can make everything nice and flush, those boxes are very difficult to stack, and so we spend a lot of time manipulating those boxes in ways so that they don't come down when you start unloading the truck and things fall all over the place and possibly break some of your items inside the boxes themselves. So it's probably costing you more time by not making those boxes stuffed to the top, because the things we have to do to arrange them in the truck and take them outside and load them in the truck and unload them is probably costing you an extra 30 minutes of time there. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So here we have a box, right? It's not full at all. Pretend that I'm taping it. I've taped it, and boom, it's ready to be taken outside, or so you think. What happens is this, okay? This box collapses here. That means the size will collapse if you stack other boxes on top. Now, don't get me wrong, us movers, we do try to stack the lighter type boxes and items on top of whatever we're moving. We have that kind of common sense, but sometimes, in fact, many times you'll find that people have multiple boxes that are not filled to the top. Let me show you how to create what I call a compact cube that's going to give you the best chances of the boxes making it on time. So here you have a bottle of wine, you have a couple of computer speakers, you have some DVDs in your living room right now, and you have some odds and ends we need to pack. So let's make this thing work, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this is going to work. Well, no, that's not going to work. Not the wine bottle's too tall. We can't have a box that with things protruding out of the top, because then we can't stack on top, and that's going to waste more space and just take more time. And we have this thing here, so I'm going to see if I can put this. Nah, that's not going to work. Now, how about this? Let's start right here, and I'm going to start walking around my living room, my home, trying to find some things and make this compact. Okay, we have some more DVDs here. We have some more books, okay, that we can put on top, and they're plastic, so we can put them on top of the wine. The wine should be safe. Although, if I were you, maybe I would grab something. I don't know, a pair of jeans. Jeans can't break, so we can protect that wine bottle so that when you have movers, a lot of times, we don't know what's in the bottom of a box, and we, kind of don't let it down gently enough. What can happen is we could probably break that wine, but we're going to continue to pack here, and right here, we got some books here, and let's see here. We have books we can add here. Got this book, yep, that's going to be nice and flush. And what we want to do, if you want to get it flush, you want to try to get it flush. Looks like this little binder here is flush. Okay, we'll get all that flush. Okay, see, that's flush. And say, for instance, we didn't have this book here. Okay, we could actually go grab a piece of clothing and use this
if it's not flush and tight. And then tape it down. It's nice and flush, and it's not going to collapse on you. But, however, though, we do have a book that seems to be even with the top of the box, okay? We're gonna close it up. Bam. Now we have a solid box that we can move, that we can stack things on top of, that's not gonna crush inside of the truck when we're moving, when you're moving the truck, because when you're moving the truck does a lot of shifting around, things do a lot of shifting around inside, and also trucks don't have the best suspension, and so things bounce around, and you don't want to have crushed boxes because they can end up collapsing and end up destroying some items inside or outside. So here you have a flush, what I call a flush compact box that is sturdy. You can stack things on top of, that you can stack boxes on top of, and that's going to be nice and safe. Your wine is safe on the bottom there because it's surrounded by those pair of jeans I put in there, and you have boxes. This box is ready to go once it's taped down. There you have it. There you have it. Remember this. Make sure your boxes are flush all the way to the top, compact, a compact cube, so that the movers can carry multiple boxes out at one time without worrying about them crushing. Other things that falling over when you start to unload. You're not doing us movers any favors by not filling up the boxes. I know a lot of times you think you're doing us favors because you don't want to make the boxes too heavy. Again, we're movers. We're supposed to move heavy things. If you have a mover complaining about a box being too heavy, they shouldn't be there moving. They should be doing something else. They should be pushing a pin or something, which is great because you can make a lot of money pushing a pin also, right? Okay, then that's a great tip I want you guys to absorb and understand when you make your move is compact all your boxes. Use clothes, whatever it takes to complete that box and make it nice and compact and flush on the top so that the boxes can be evenly stacked so that it can be taken outside a lot easier in multiples of 2s and 3s and 4s, and so that we can load them in the truck. There you go. This is EP Massey with small loads moves, and I hope you got some great information out of this. Hey, we'll talk to you later. Have a good day.